Isaiah chapter 26, verse 8. Yea, in the way of my judgment, O Yahawashi, have we waited for thee. The desires of our soul is to thy name, and to the remembrance of thee. With all my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, and the inhabitant of the world will learn righteousness. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, the Wadiya, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, RFID chips, the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the whole food into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting like laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. I brought this out of the Lord because of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this wicked place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that have taken upon. Right now the time is 4:17 a.m. in the morning. I woke up to a very beautiful video, which I didn't even listen to the whole thing, but just the beginning part, it inspired me to do this video. And yes, indeed, it was very beautiful. So I'm gonna see if I can find there was just one part he said, well, the name of his video was inspired this video. So yeah, let's just read these verses again. And I came across these two verses, very powerful. And very powerful. And the headline readings of this chapter, which is very more powerful, because when I listened to his video, I started meditating on what I desire. Right? And I started weighing down, discerning what was more important to desire. And one of the key things that I desired was to endure and to have more understanding, and to be protection, to have protection. For most important for the protection for the brotherhood, and the hopeful elect, the one that's gonna be protected, and I represent one of those men. So a few things just popped in my mind, and I was amazed at the title of his video. So I just went into the word desire too. So let's look up the word desire while we got the chance. Desire mean.
Here's the definition of desire: a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen.
Okay. So a strong feeling of wanting to have something. What is one of the strong things we want to have? Strong things we want to have is the kingdom of pure righteousness. Because right now we as men of the Lord of Yahawashi, men of Yahawashi, we see that this world is corrupt, and there's nothing good here. The only thing that's good in this society is the hopeful elect. And we are tired of being here in this society because we're around wickedness. So one of the clear things we desire is a righteous kingdom. And we know that we understand that based upon the reason why we are in this bad situation is because of our disobedience. That's one of the reasons. And for the Lord to show his righteousness. And we only can depend on Yahawashi. We learned that. That's one of the clear things we learned. And or wishing for something to happen, and what we wishing to happen for all these things that's written in the scriptures to happen, so we can get to the kingdom. That's what we want. Those are our desires. Those are our true desires. Those are my true desires, and I know for a fact it's a spiritual battle because we're not up against flesh and blood. Okay, and we know that famous verse in Ecclesiastes chapter 2. If you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right? And we know that's what's happening right now. For you to for us to get what we truly desire, which is pure righteousness, we're gonna have to constantly endure. And that's what I'm looking at. That's how I looked at it. And I know for a fact that Yahawashi, if you truly fear him, and you truly love him, I put fear first, because if you fear him, then you will learn to love him, and his love is his law, statutes, commandments. You will learn to follow his rules. So that's why you have to fear him. It's important. And I just saw a verse. All right, so the headline reads for Isaiah chapter 26, Song of Truth. All right, that's something like that. Song, trust.
Trust.
Slovakia. Word small. All right, this is very much more powerful. A song of trust in Yahawah's protection. A song of trust in Yahawah's protection. So like the word was small, but it's trust. A song of trust in Yahawah's protection, man. So this is important. So it's another thing that, one of the brothers put up. I got a little whiteboard I hang up in the house. And I always tell my little one, before you walk to the door, better say those names. That's your protection. And when I go out and, and I know it's a spiritual, the demons is talking mess. And we need to be directed. Our little ones need to still be directed. And that's a form of love right there. Like, always telling your children, go this way, stop, don't go, do what I tell you to do. Because, they were, kids, little ones, what they want to know if you got any type of feelings for them. So the only way you can do it is just tell them to you can't do certain things. It's like we need to be told. We need to be told what to do. Walk in this way. Fear Yahawashi. He is your protection. And my desire is to be protected. It's one of my desires. Because I realized that I can't do this by myself. And that it wasn't like, I was fighting against it. It's just the point of, when you learn this, man, after you said, I wanted to bring out this verse for a minute. This verse took through my head the other day. I want to read this verse. This is the conclusion, right? Let's go to this verse. That was it. Was that? Yeah, that was. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to start here. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the year draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. You better remember these days, because right now, this is the moment when you're supposed to be getting your act together, building up your briefcase of faith, your spiritual money. This is what we're doing it for, and like I tell you, one of my desires is to be protected and to endure, because in order for me to endure, I have to be guided, And I woke up to this video just hearing just a certain part, and I said, wow, that was, if that wasn't um inspiration or a sign, something to do a video to, I don't know what else to call it, because it triggered my thoughts, and that's what we do for each other. We trigger each other's thoughts. I'm like, wow, and this truth is vast. This truth is vast, and our apostles has planted the seed, and the Yahawashi has increased this across the globe. Like this brother, I don't think I ever met this brother that put this video up, but he inspired me. If he did that first part, inspired me, and that's another thing I desire, to be inspired by brothers, because there's so much wickedness out here, and how are we gonna be able to compete with this without being guided, without protection, man? We need the armor of truth, man. The armor of faith, and that comes from Yahawashi. And one of the other brothers from Connecticut, he said, you gotta, in order for your armor to be strong, you gotta confess your sins, confess your faults, so that part could be sealed up. So when it's time to get out there on the battlefield and get to the next stage, you'll have a full armor. I'm saying it how I would say it, but he said it more powerful. But it was just something that just came to mind right now. So right now is our time to remember the day, why the evil day draw nigh. Because to get prepared now, and weed out all the other bullshit, and confess your faults to Yahawashi, and He will protect you, man. You're going. I know for a fact. I'm an example, man. And I look at myself and say, wow. And then I go back in my mind and I say, oh damn, he got me out of this situation. He got me out of this situation. Wow, that was powerful. How he got me out of that, and that's what and I can't deny it, that happened, because right now my fear has gotten greater in Yahawashi, and that's why I truly do my videos based upon that fear. I don't want. Hey, you can't deny it, man. But it's become a tradition, should I say? It's like it's a natural reaction. Boom. When the spirit hits, that's when you can feel. I can feel when the spirit hits. I can feel when that one word triggers something, and I can feel the flame igniting inside me. One of my desires is to endure, is to do the will of Yahawashi. So those are the key things of my desire. Those are the few things I desire. All right. So, and I tell you, I wanted to get to this one. Just wanted to get the point. I know it was in here. Yeah, here it goes. It says, because that's our job. We right now we young. We came in this truth. We was young, and then we grew in this truth to understand the value of this truth, and the value of Yahawashi Shah's words, and everything that's going through, that's got us going through this valley of shadow of death, man. This is a part of the test, man. And learning our value to Yahawashi Shah, as He's polishing us, and we want that polish to get glow and glow and glow, man. We want to get shinier and shinier and shinier for Yahawashi Shah, so we can be able to see our reflection and truly see who we truly are. That's another thing I desire. Because the individual at my who I named Isaiah. Um, um, Isaiah means help, and I only know him from where I work at. I don't know him out in the streets. I don't know this dude, but he see me there, and he see how I conduct myself, and it's only based upon when I learned the truth. I mean, even when before I learned the truth, I wasn't no, I didn't, I was more discreet. I didn't like to show, you know, there was other people around me that I knew was loud, but I tried to be as low key as possible, based upon being in the world doing nigga shit, and you don't want to get caught up. But coming to this truth is more. You be more discreet. You be more humble. You're not hostile. And this guy, he just was like, he kept telling me like, God is telling me to help you. He tell me all the time. I was like, and lo and behold, he helped me. So he kept saying it. He's like, but he kept also saying like, I want God to tell me my name. So he always just tell this to me. I mean, now you have to tell me no more. Cause I told him, I said, God told me. And if I tell you even more deeper, it'll be like, what? That is spiritual, bro. Super duper spiritual. The things that like it's on another level of super duper spiritual, bro. Like really. Another thing I desire is to be inspirational. You know, to inspire men to keep going in this truth. If they're the hopeful elect, they don't lose faith based on if they saw me 3 years ago and I'm not doing it now, then they're gonna know what happened to him, or I'm rebelling against the Akim. That why is you doing that? Like I don't want to be none of those type of individuals. I want to be an example for Yahawashi. That's another thing I decided. You know. So, and and like I said, man, and for him being an older gentleman, and he tells me, yo, you brighten my day when I come. He tells me that. He said, I feel young when I get around you. So it's just I truly believe. I think he's a Jake. I think he's a Jake. And he doesn't have the Esau spirit. To me, I don't know. I mean, I hope Abazar I'm not Abazar I'm not wrong, but you know, I desire to also be inspirational. Not just giving fucking evil advice. Anything wrong, because you can even inspire your enemies, man. Like but they might be so bad with you, they just don't know what to do with you, so they just say, oh boy, he's likable. So it happens, man. I'm just on the road to perfection, man. And the why y'all about Shemal Shah for this gloriousness thing that he given us, man. I wouldn't know what else to do with myself for these years now. I'm just saying the truth, bro. Like for 2007 is when I heard the truth, man. It was a ignite. Like that year was very exciting, and a lot of things happened in that year. That one year, 2007, and I truly believe that Satan was like, oh, it leads back to that video with Denzel. He said, oh, Satan be mad at you. He would not mess with you if you're doing what he want. But if you're not doing what he want, that's when he's going to mess with you. And I truly believe whoever came in around that, whoever heard the truth around that year, is when you was being battle tested, man. Satan sent out his demons after you just to distract you from this truth, man. That's how that was like, wow, it was like a real battle. It's like I used to see some crazy stuff during those years from 2007, 2008, 2009. All those years was really battle tested, man. I got smacked around in those years, even though I was coming out of the world, man. Coming out of this world, man, Satan was still trying to get a hold on us. Just think about that, man. Elder Yahawah always told me the class of 2007. I didn't hit the pay. I was still trying to I was trying to be a rapper. I was trying to do this. I was trying, I left the game alone completely. And me and my boy was always arguing, like, yo, I was like, yo, bro, we gonna be selling music, nigga. I'm gonna be on the street corner selling music now. And that was just something that was happening. I said, but I kept saying, there's more to this. I kept saying in my mind, there's more to this. There's more, cause that truth, man, hit me. And I always would go home and watch videos, even though I come from, you know, going outside, selling my music. I come in the house, I watch a video. I said, how can I get out here? And I remember, and that day, and it was like the Lord said, go now. It was lots of days that in my mind it said now is the day, and it was. I'm telling you, man, meeting the elders, then the apostles, the elders. I met the elders first, and then the apostles later, and I was like, wow, there's something here. This is it, and that's why I kept hearing in my mind. This is the way. Walk ye in it. You know. So hold on, let's get that verse real quick. That's one of my favorite verses too. I always forget where it was at. Let's see. This is the way. See? Isaiah to the 20 verse 21. Isaiah to the 30 verse 21. And thy ear shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way. And that's something I heard. And a lot of situations that occur that triggered. But I tell you the truth, man. If that was scared, the Lord, I always said, Yahawashi, I'm trying for not destroying me, because he always remind me the times he could have destroyed me. He could have ruined my whole anything I wanted, and I could have lost fingers. I could have got shot up. I could have got beat to death so many damn times, man. So I was surrounded by dudes, man. That was the time I got into heavy fights and shit. But I look back now and he said, yeah, I got you out of that one. And the same motherfuckers that got at me, he dealt with. You know, in a lot of situations, bro. Like, and I know brothers been through same situations too. It just right now I desire protection, because I couldn't have got out of those situations, man. I couldn't to this day. I think about it every day, man. I said right now I'm in my room, my bedroom, and I'm just reminiscing on this. You know, I'm down to just me and my little one. I come home like Apostle to heart. You're gonna live a normal, boring life. I don't do too much. I go to the store, go do deliveries, come back home. My life before was not like this, man. But this is the best way to live, man. In a meek, humble life, not always everywhere, and not always being in the streets and whatever, you know, or not always chasing all types of bags. My desire is to be righteousness. Is to have righteousness, man. Is to be righteous, man. In order to get that to be perfect, and to have protection to be perfect, is to endure. And this is the way, man. This is the way. It says Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. And thy eyes shall hear a word behind thee. And I hear that word, man, every time. I'm like, yo, this is it. And I now I understand. It was clear. I remember the other one day. It was I was out here. I'm way 3 hours away. I was like, man, spiritual, man, massive spirit. I seen this individual that used to be in a camp, right? And I came out here. I was homeless, and I finally settled. And I said, yo, I was listening to videos. I was in the camp, but I had to move to get a place, and I had to get out of New York, because I was, New York was where where I was born and raised at. I was in mad trouble out there, but. Did a lot of, I was in the streets, man. They know now I was starting trouble. I wasn't, but the people just, you know, people around you was issues. So you had to get away from. You had to cut off the evil shit, bro. And I truly believe the Lord leveled me now and and got me away. I saw this individual, kept seeing him, and started to approach him. So I approached him. I said, "Don't I know you?" You know? And I said, "Yo, you was with Great Millstone." It's like, yeah, we was talking. And all this time, we talked for like 40 minutes, maybe for a minute. Right after, his little one and my little one was in the same school. And we was talking and talking and talking. And I haven't been back at camp for, probably if I got maybe like I don't know. I was maybe that long, but I was always online, talking to that way. And then after I finished talking to him, and then the spirit in my mind said, "Now, go back now." And I think the next day was Saturday, and I went back down there, and the first thing, it's like Pastor Hardin. He remembered all faces, man. Pastor Hardin remember faces, bro. And it wasn't painful. Like, he didn't say, "Yo, don't come back." He just said, the first thing he told me, like, "Where you been?" I said, "I moved upstate." He said, "Okay." And it was like that. And then he told the other brother, "Yo, work with him," you know. And and from then on, I ain't never leave the camp again. And I would say I left, but I was homeless, man. I didn't know how to maneuver around, just trying to get this, settle with this little one. And Yahawashi have mercy on me, you know, because I was always inspired to do videos. I remember when I first was trying to I was trying to do videos, but I always had the experience of doing videos. 'Cause I had my own TV show. I did my own video editing work. I know I do all that. So I know I shoot music videos, all that. So I did all that. I took classes for it. I was just wanting to do videos. I was just doing videos. We were just doing videos. Me and the little guy that was out there together, and I was out there. I was just the views just go up. It was the views would be crazy. I didn't know. But I had so many YouTube accounts. I could contest to that. I had too many. I went through so many. I had to make new emails and all this crazy. They kept cutting off my videos. So I know that feeling. So this is the way, man. This is the way to walk in. This is the truth. And I desire to do this perfectly for y'all, to become perfect for y'all, watching y'all shot. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. And thy ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, "This is the way, walk ye in it." When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left. Anyway you turn, you put to walk in this truth, man. You put to stay in this truth, bro. And that's what I desire. I desire to stay straight and narrow with single eye for Yahawashi Shai. So that's the mission. So that verse jumped in my mind, Salakia. Let me see something here. I was just the mission right now. So I got a lot of different tabs open. I gotta find the right one. Where I was at. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the conclusion, though. And Pastor Hall always say that you don't want to lose that fear for Yahawashi Shai. That is the conclusion of the whole matter. Okay, I want to read that verse last. I want to go back to where I was at. So I got a lot of tabs open on this tablet. I know it wasn't there. It was here. Yeah, so Salakia. I totally forgot where it was at. Yeah, so got it. So and that's what we singing. We singing a song of trust to Yahawashi, man. You know, and I'm just saying, that on this road to perfection, it became a lot. It became a lot, and it is so. I'm so grateful to be at this point in my life, man. To be living a normal life, living a normal job, ain't chasing all types of money and shit. You know, the Lord said He will provide. Yahawashi said He will provide, and He has, and that's what we sang to Him, and we sang to Him in righteousness, man. And we want Him to, we want to be one of His, man. And we don't. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if I'm one of His, but I feel so inspired when I hear a brother and I see the growth in this. It inspires me. It inspires the hell out of me, bro. Like I say, wow, and I'm like, and I always ask that. You know, maybe I shouldn't be asking that question, but I said, Lord, you sure you want me to? I always it just be like I said I need an answer. Am I worthy? You know, sometimes I see 144, or I see 4 4s, or I see a lot of 8s. You know, or I see a word like it just be something. It just be you ask these questions. You want to be reassured. I want to know, man. And I said, all right, I'm gonna do a video or whatever. Like, and even when I'm with my little one, or we having a conversation, it go right to the scriptures in my mind. The scripture comes up. Or I'm with my woman, a scripture comes up. I'm at work, a scripture comes up. It always filters through the scriptures. My whole life has been filtering through the scriptures. So that means all the purity is coming through, and all the impurity is not. It's getting filtered through. Get up out of here. So we winning right now, just on that alone. And I tell you, my desire is to be protected, man, and to endure, and to don't lose this spirit. You know, song of trust in Yahawashi protection, powerful right there. So you can't go around that. Sorry, buddy. And this is Isaiah chapter wow, powerful stuff here, man. Where was that? Wow. Powerful, man. I just want to get to the point, but this is a serious chapter. The Lord is going to bust up our enemies, man. I'm telling you. He's going to bust up our enemies. Oh, man. I don't know where to begin. I see some. Salakia. So we're going to get right to the point where I was at. Let me hit. All right. So this is Isaiah chapter 26 verse 8. Yea, in the way of judgment, O Yahawashi, have we waited for thee. And we did, man. We waiting for Yahawashi. We don't bust no moves, man. I know I don't bust no moves, man. I mean, shit. I got my car jacked, right? And I ain't go look for me over far, no man. Man, just fuck it. I just looked at the shit. But the brother said, man, you really happy um that you're in a sad mood that your car got stolen. I said, shit, man, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how to act to this, man. The old me would probably be trying to find a dude myself, but the shit, I ain't got no time for that shit, man. I got to deal with this. I got to see what the Lord Yahawashi Shai want for me. I had to find out myself. I had to sit back and watch, walk to work, walk back home, catch the bus, walk to work, you know, and then look at my little one and look at my demon, and everybody give me this crazy look like, what the fuck, in my mind. I'm saying to myself, what the hell I do? And come to find out, it had to be accurate that Satan was pissed off because I found out my answer later. You know, he probably liked Satan. Probably was like, oh man, this is one of mine. You know, like what Denzel said. Yeah, you know, if you're doing it right, if you're doing what Satan wants you to do, he's not gonna bother you. But if you're not, he's gonna kick your ass. He's gonna be mad at you because he can't. He can't. Remember Job? You can take everything from him, but you can't take his life. So I mean, it was day. That I don't. Maybe in the spirit, the Lord didn't have me eat, but it was days I went without eating, man. Just asking for forgiveness. Asking. I got on my board. I got the prayer to Yahawashi Shah, Babakusha. This is what I say every day. Babakusha, 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 Na'a, Yahawah, Ba'ashim, Yahusha, Ba'ashim, Kakodash, Azanaya, 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 Bama Washabia, Bama Washabium, Bawa Mashabium, Kasadium, 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 Kasadium. That's what I say every day in the morning. I tell my little one to say the same thing. And it says, please, please, please help me, Yahawashi Shah. No, I pray thee, Yahawashi Shah, help me in my situation. Mercy, 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 mercy. I said every day, man. Ever since that happened, the spirit of Yahawashi had me right down the board. I took the other one down, put that up, and every day I've been singing it. You know, it's the spirit, man. That I need help, bro. You know, and I'm telling you, bro, there was a lot of other things that happened in between this, man, that I can explain, but which was very, very spiritual. And I know when we was up against demons, man, these principalities don't play fair, bro. They smack you around, and you gotta pray to the Lord that He don't, don't jack you up, man, like to death or something, you know. So, all right, yea, in the way of thy judgment, oh y'all shall have I waited for thee. See, in the way of His judgment, we waited for Him. I waited for Him. We waited for Yahawashi Shah. The desires of our souls is in thy name. The desires of our souls in His name. And the man, the gentleman man that worked with me, he always be like, I just want to know my name. And he's an older fella. He's like, oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I said, no, you can't go. Yeah, I need you to see this ultimateness that the Lord is about to show. You know. And the desires of my soul is in thy name, and to the remembrance of thee. And we remember Yahawashi Shah. Let me see what it says in let's see what it says in NLT. Or this is Isaiah chapter 26 verse 8. Yahweh Shah, we show our trust in you by obeying your laws. Our heart desires to glorify your name. See, that's what we got to do. We got to glorify Yahawashi Shah's name, and our desire is to see our power, Yahawashi Shah, be glorified, magnified on the earth, as it is in heaven shall be on earth. We busted. I busted in this damn body. It was a good thing to not be drinking and eating less for those times, you know. And it was something to go through. I feel good. I feel confident, you know. I wish I'd have been like this when I was younger. But the time is a time, and every time and place that your Lord Yahawashi Shah will lift you up. You know. So, Dua Yahawashi Shah for that. Dua Yahawashi Shah for the brotherhood too, bro, and all Akim and who's out there standing for the same like mind doctrine and doing what they're doing the spirit of Yahawashi Shah. And the word Yahawashi Shah for the apostles and the elders are Akim, man. Seriously, man. This is really some real powerful stuff, man. And you can see it, man. You can see it. You can see the spirit of Yahawashi Shah leaving men. You can see the spirit of Yahawashi Shah coming on men. You see the rebellion. It's all a movie, man. It's really some real stuff, man. Like this is. Hey, I was walking in the store, right? I'm walking. This older Edomite, right? This older Edomite. Look at him. I'm minding my business. Yeah, he see me, right? I'm telling you, this brown make him brown. The spirit, um, um, the spirit makes him go nuts, man. The spirit Yahawashi outside, and he can see he don't like they don't like it, man. They don't like you being righteous, bro, cause they never been righteous, man. He's an older guy. You can tell the difference from the older gentleman. I'm talking about this individual. This motherfucker walking, he pushing his shopping cart. This ain't the first time it's happened, but it's just something I notice more frequent now. This is the real beef, bro. This is the real beef in the streets, man. Sound Shimon versus Yahawashi. Yahawashi. Okay, it's the real beef, bro. I'm walking, minding my business, going to the supermarket. This motherfucker grilling me like a nigga, right? Grilling me like you know how you gotta look the other way when you see another dude. You see another black brother, right? You gotta look the other way, cause we know he's void of light. Like they still try to do that with me. Like I'm minding my business, I go, or when I see a brother, I see another brother. I just when he's looking at me, how you doing, sir? It don't matter their age. That soothes the beast in them. For some apparent reason, I could not tell these certain Edomites how to grilling me like he just wouldn't mind killing my ass. That's that perpetual hatred. It's Ashashua just grilling me like, you know. Us knowing the truth. I saw I laughed. I said, damn. I laughed. I said, damn, this the real beef. It's the real deal right here. Salakia, man. It was the real deal, bro. That's the real deal, man. All this other shit with Jake fighting Jake, that ain't the real deal, man. That's just like we understand the curses, but now we understand the perpetual hatred. That's an ongoing hatred right there. You don't even know me. You just walk past me. He old and rotten and decrepit. Looking motherfucker. The grill, I felt it. I was like, wow. But anyway, so lucky. Well, I live around a bunch of Edomites. So and they already proved that they hate Jake. They just can't do nothing. They can't bust no move. All right, Salakia. And they really resent us. So yep. All right, so we obey Yahawashi Shah, and that's what we do, man. We doing his desire, and to order to get our desire granted, we got to do his desires, and his desires to get out in the highways and hedges and prophesy against this wicked society, and that's what was done before us, and the routine have not changed, and that's what I've learned, that this book is based on prophecy. And the Lord's statute commandments. In order for you to do these things, you gotta learn His way. You gotta learn Yahawashi Shah's way. And our desire is to obey. Yep. That narrowed it down. My desire is to obey. That's the name of the video. So we're gonna get to this point right here. We're gonna read the last verse after this. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 9. My soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgment are in the earth, the inhabitant of the world will learn righteousness. And that telling you, man, you're gonna learn righteousness when the Lord hits when all this pop off, man. You're gonna know. You're gonna know. So let's get to the conclusion of the matter, though. All right. So this is what popped in my head. All right. So we're just gonna end it with this one, and that is hold on, let's go back real fast. Let's see what that says in the NLT. All right, hold on. Cause those two verses just popped up. When I was just going through verses. All right, here we go. See, Seek ye the Lord Yahawashi while he may be found. See, that was Ecclesiastes, the first verse. We're gonna read that and then go back to the last one. All right. It says, um, Isaiah 26 verse. Let's see what that is. Verse 9. This is the NLT translate. Or the NLT translation. All night I search for thee. In the morning, in the earliest seek, and I earnestly seek for Yahawashi. And that's what I've been doing, man. I've been, I've been in my dream. I know in my dream I'd be like, oh Lord, and I can feel like the pressure of um groaning and pleading to Yahawashi, man. I can feel it in my dreams. I wake up, I can just think of it more. I can think of him more and more. And I know I'm fighting, man, because I got my demon on my mind, I got my little one on my mind, I got my bills on my mind, and I got all these things in my mind. I can feel it's a different type of fight from when I was in the world, because I'm pleading, I'm begging the Lord for mercy and hope and praying to him that he can get us up out of here, get this over with. Those are my other desires too. All night long I search for thee. In the morning I earnestly seek for Yahawashi. For only when you call to judge the earth will people learn what is right. I'm telling you, man, and I'm earning, and that's something we looking forward to, bro. That was the spirit, man. That was the spirit of Yahawashi. And like Apostle Hall said, and I, as a man, I'm speaking, and when I be doing my videos, I'm like, whoa, I didn't expect that one. Myself, I'm like, yo, you just fed me that. The water Yahawashi for feeding me that verse. Man, I just got fed that one right there too. That wasn't like I wrote this down. And Apostle Hall said that sometimes, you write verses down, you try to put a video together, but then the spirit of Yahawashi take his course. It's not of you, man. It's not of me. I didn't know this before 2007. It kept calling me, man. It's like, doing that, then when you ask the questions, I'm Apostle Ball said, talk to the Lord, a man to man, like speak to him. So that's what I do. I speak to y'all. I say, are you sure? This is what you want me to do? In my mind as a man, I would rather have a bunch of boys to raise as men, but how am I raise them in this damn society? So you know what? That's not what the Lord said. I want you to go out there. You said certain things. I remember in the spirit, I said certain things to certain individuals. They didn't accept it. So like the verse said, I said, okay, I'm not letting you go. I told them, I'm telling people, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Please don't let me go. That's what I'm begging for. My desire is to not be let go. That's another thing I desire. I don't want to be let go. All right. All night long I search for thee. And I do. I remember that. I be trying to get my vocabulary up. First of all, learn the meanings of words. All night long I search for you. In the morning I earnestly seek for Yahawashi, for only you come to judge the earth. Only Yahawashi come to judge the earth. Will people learn what is right? And you're gonna learn what's right. When our power get back, they're gonna learn, man. So yeah, that jumped out. And like I said, the headline reads: "The purpose of a preacher." Powerful stuff in Ecclesiastes. Wow. Let's read this to the point. It says the purpose. Well, we're gonna go to the first one. Remember Yahawah in your youth. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now that the Creator in the day of thy youth, while evil days come not, nor the year draw nigh. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. You better have some pleasure in Yahawashi. Let's get down to this point right here. It says the purpose. Is this purpose? Let's see. Purpose. It's got to be purpose. Purpose. The reason for something is done or created or for which something exists. So remember, this is your purpose, man. The purpose of a preacher. Verse Ecclesiastes 12, verse 9. I just want to read this to the point. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yea, he gave good heed and sought out and set in order many proverbs. And that's what a preacher does. And that's what our apostles did. The preacher sought to find out the acceptable word, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth. And that's where we at, man. We gotta see we putting out the right doctrine, the truth, man. That's what our apostles have done, man. And that's what in Apostle Hard, he said, look it up. Don't take my word for it, look it up. And that's what we do. The word of the wise are, how you say this? Salakia. Gold. Right? And as nails, fastened by the master of assembly, which are given for one shepherd. And yeah, how you say how you say it he's building it correctly. And
Further.
Yeah, that was further. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making of many books. There is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. And trust me, you get old in this, man. You know, and we don't want to be, how you say, going through all types of other literature. If you stick to it simple, the rest will fall into place, man. You know, everything else will fall into place. And we do get in this road to perfection. You know, we lose our sight, we get old, we lose our hair, we get, but Yahawashi will preserve you on this road. If you come on, man, we see our apostles, man, they out there, man, because they fear. These people lost fear. You don't want to lose fear in Yahawashi, bro. All right? Salakia. Hold on, I want to see something here. Yeah, like I said, you don't want to be looking at all these other books because it's gonna lead you to, if you ain't strong and rooted in this, man, you're gonna be lost in this fucking sauce. In the NLT translation, it says, "But my children, let me give you some further advice. Be careful for writing books. For written books is endless, and much study wears you out." Yeah, you don't want to go through all the other stuff. I'm telling you, stick simple and don't try to be all philosophical. If I said that right. I'm telling you, the Lord will provide, man. He will guide you to Him and keep you focused. And that's what I truly believe, man. And that's my desire. It's one of my other desires to not be let go. Because these people is crazy out here. Right? And so is their doctrine. All right. So yeah, this is the point. Salakia. It says Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahawashi and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. And that's where we at, man. That's where it boils down to. Because ain't nothing else gonna get you up out of here, bro. I'm telling you. No other God is like our power. So that was pretty long. So like it. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi Shah Bashim Kakodash. Dawadi Yahawashi Shah for giving us the apostle and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.